Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and today we are playing with my new DH filter basket from MHW-3BOMBER. I had this filter basket for a while, I played with it a lot. In today's video we will talk about it, what it does to your coffee, how it performs. To say is it good or bad would be difficult in isolation. So I also have two other filter baskets from MHW-3BOMBER. By the end of this video, with all the information, you should be able to make your own decision which of those filter baskets is the best for you. All you need to do is just click like, sit tight and enjoy. DEX and BEP I bought from MHW-3BOMBER with my own money, but this one DH I got from them. So big thank you to MHW-3BOMBER. I will put the links in the description. You will find my special affiliate code that if you use it you get those products a bit cheaper and I may earn some small commission, so it's a great way to support the channel. Through this video I will be helping myself with the informations from MHW-3BOMBER websites. Always lots of fun when I read through the notes there. Let's start with this new DH basket. In between those three, this is the heaviest. Weighs 46.6 grams. It also has the lowest number of holes, 580. BEP weighs 44.9 grams and DEX weighs about 34 grams. BEP has 745 holes and DEX, the highest number of holes here, 872. I also noticed on the website there is one more filter basket. This one has 1,800 holes, but they say it's only available in China. We will see how this video goes. I may beg them to send me one for tests. According to the website, they all made out of the best materials available, and this particular DH filter basket MHW-3BOMBER claims is the best for your medium and dark roast coffee. We conducted throughout research, prototyping multiple times, and we found the solution, and obviously this is the solution. As it is right now, you can only get this filter basket for a 58mm group heads. All of them here I have today are 18-gram filter baskets, but especially DEX you can find few different sizes. You can get it in a few different colors. They send me a silver. I would probably go for the multicolor because it looks interesting. When you look at all three of them, you may notice some differences. So the walls inside the DH filter baskets are pretty much straight. I mean, it narrows a little bit to the bottom, but there are no grooves there, while you can find them in both DEX and BEP. They say that because of that, more coffee tools would work with this one than with those other filter baskets. So different weight, slightly different shape, different number of holes, but that's not it. I think the biggest difference is when you actually look at those holes. DEX looks like your traditional filter basket. The size of holes here would be 0.27 millimeters, so there are even holes. Because it's thinner, when you put it on a flat surface, especially after you use it for a while, you may notice it wobbles a little bit, while those two remaining baskets, they sit flat on your countertop. Now BEP, very interesting filter basket. So you may notice those holes are relatively big. They look even bigger than on a DEX, 0.55 millimeters. That's a lot, but there is also that inner filtration system, and this one, the holes there are 0.16 millimeters. So this one actually has the highest filtration power and DH filter basket. You may or may not notice here, but there are three distinctive patterns of those holes and three different sizes of those holes: 0.2, 0.20, 5 and 0.3 millimeters. And they say that the design aims to optimize coffee extraction process. The outer ring is where the smallest holes are, and they increase the pressure in the pack and slows down the flow rate. The inner ring, 0.25 and 0.3 millimeters, they reduce the pack pressure and accelerate flow rate. They say that this design helps to balance the pressure between outer and inner layer. Basically, when you check on the website, they claim that each of those filter baskets is the best, but the theory, all the information are one thing. The most important thing is how those baskets, especially that DH basket, how it performs. I was mostly using a medium roast coffee, but today I want to perform one more test with you, with the coffee that I've never tried before, from Bean Shop Coffee. This is the Italian blend coffee, so I'm expecting it to be like a proper dark roast coffee. Let's pull 3 shots shots. 18 grams of coffee in, 36 grams of liquid out. If I'm able to, I will show you all 3 shots at the same time on the screen, and then we will talk about flavor notes. DEX first. I don't know why, but it tends to be the slowest of those 3. For the remaining 2 I used similar grind settings. Cheers! I don't remember last time I had a dark roast coffee on this channel. The flavor notes, they develop nicely. There is that initial bitterness that I get there, but then it turns into the sweetness, medium body, pleasant texture. DEX, think about this as the regular filter basket. It's probably the most versatile filter basket out of all those 3 here. It showcases the coffee nicely. It does not change much. All the notes that there are in the coffee you will find here. Probably the easiest one to dial in, but nothing special. Now, BEP, you may expect some nice channeling from this basket. Cheers! There is that nice smooth texture I really like. The bitterness here has more sharpness. The shot lost some of the sweetness. I mean, it is there, but not as obvious as in the first shot. Looking at the website, they say that BEP filter basket enhances coffee flavor sweetness. I'm not sure if I agree with that. What it does, it hits you from both sides, from that deeper, more bitter side of the flavor notes, and if there is any sourness in the coffee, it will enhance the sourness. So you have that punch from both sides, but it feels like it might be empty in the middle. I like it for a faster extraction. I like it for a lighter roast coffee. It can be very interesting. That's why this is one of my favorite filter baskets, because it's different. For dark roast coffee, I would only choose this one if I was looking for a milk-based drinks. That bitterness, that enhanced harshness would break nicely with milk. And now, DH filter basket. Cheers. Completely different experience. All of the harshness is gone. Lots of sweetness. Body, again, medium here. What they say here, enhance sweetness and texture. Not 100% sure about texture, but in terms of sweetness, definitely. So what it does, and they even say it on the website, it basically under-extract your coffee. What I've experienced, if you go for a very fast shots, let's say 25 seconds and below, the under-extraction of this basket will be noticeable. You won't get much in your cup. 30 seconds, 35 seconds would be, I think, the optimal time. But this filter basket is pretty much impossible to over-extract coffee. So even shots that took 45-ish seconds, they were still very drinkable. Now, I said that it reduces the harshness, and therefore sometimes the coffee might be a bit blunt. You kind of get that middle, but not much in terms of the end ranges of the spectrum. In the long term, it will be too boring to me, and because it mutes your coffee, it takes away some of the characteristics from the coffee, which is fine with the dark roast coffee, but with the lighter roast coffee, the coffee will lose what makes it great. And also, because it takes away the harshness, it does not work for me for a milk-based drink. Flat white, yeah, I can accept. Everything that has more milk, you won't feel that much of the coffee. On the screen, I will show you extraction percentages from those 3 coffee shots that we had today. I won't see them until the end of the video. Personally, if I was choosing only one out of those 3, I would go for BEP, because this is the most interesting filter basket. If I wanted the filter basket that fits most of the styles, most of the coffees, I would go for DEX. And if sweetness in my coffee was the most important thing for me, I would go for that DH filter basket. One more difference here, they say on the website how easy to clean this filter basket is. This is not true. There is always coffee stuck in the edges here. I will show you all 3 of them. The easiest to clean would be DEX filter basket. BEP also easy, but because of that inner filtration system, sometimes some of the coffee dust can get stuck there. Okay guys, if you are still here, definitely click like, consider subscribing to the channel. Please leave the comments there as well. It helps me a lot. If you had any of those 3 filter baskets, let me know your experience. Let me know which one is your favorite, especially if you try that new DH filter basket. What do you think about it? Is it something that you like? Is it something that you would recommend? But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is My Coffee Show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!